It's really nice outside today, you guys. It's snowing, but like really nicely done snow. Hello besties, hello shawty baes. Yes, I'm on the floor, mind your business. The lighting is better this way, just don't worry about it. I'm chilling on the floor. I actually love laying on the floor. This is besides the point. We got a grande coffee today because I've already had so much caffeine that I felt like I didn't necessarily need it because it is like my fourth coffee, so we're growing. Anyway. So shawty baes, this video is specifically for the girlies that have a short attention span, okay? Me, for instance. I often can't stay and watch very long videos, and I know a lot of people are like that too. So therefore, this one is gonna be a quick round, a speed round, a spitfire, whatever that word is. It's gonna be a very quick recommendation video. I have 7 books here that I will be recommending to you today, but in a story time manner. So basically I will be telling you a story time, and that's gonna be what the book is about. I feel like this is a very good way to quickly tell you a little bit about the book and convince you to read it and give you some recommendations that I love. And if you like this, you can let me know and I'll do more. I'll pick more books. Obviously there are a plethora of books I can choose from. Look at me using a vocab word there. Let's just do it. Yeah, So first and foremost, shawty baes, I would like to just preface this by saying that I have horrible luck. My luck, it feels like everything that could go wrong does go wrong, and that's my life. It's really cute. It's really awesome. We love to see it. Recently, my luck struck again and I burned down my apartment. Listen, I know what you're thinking. How the fuck does that happen? I was burning letters from my son of a bitch ex-boyfriend and the apartment just burned down. I don't really know how that happened. Just thinking about it kind of makes me want to cry. But it's okay, it's okay. We're moving on because I'm staying with my brother and his idiotic roommate. I do not like his roommate whatsoever. I have not liked him for years. We always butt heads. I feel like he thinks he's superior than me. Just overall bad vibes with the guy, right? But I have to stay with my brother considering my apartment. Anyway, I was chilling the other day, minding my business. They both weren't home and I get a text from this random number. And as if that's not weird enough, the random number says, and I quote, "What are you wearing?" At that moment, I wanted to throw up because who texts that to anyone, let alone a wrong number? So obviously I replied because I wanted the guy to know his place. I wanted to say, hey, look at you, my guy. You just embarrassed yourself, you know? And I did just that. But then he replied and then I replied. And now we've kind of been texting for a little while and I feel a weird connection to this guy, even though I don't know who he is and he doesn't know who I am. You picking up what I'm putting down? This little weird catfish situation I've got going on. I have no idea what to do about it. And on top of that, I don't have a job at the moment and my apartment burned down. Also, did I mention I'm staying with my brother and his horrible roommate whom I hate? Yeah. He is kind of hot though, I will say. So if you want to know more about that story, read Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. It matches my shirt too, so that's really cute. Besties, listen to this, okay? So I recently was running away from my wedding. That's not the point of the story though, don't worry about that. I'm a little bit of a runaway bride, as some would say. But the important thing is that I was running to help my sister, okay? I have a twin sister and she's a little bit of a mess. We are a little bit estranged. We don't talk much. Picture me as I was gonna say peanut butter to her jelly. That does not work whatsoever. What are 2 things that are very different? Picture me as the warm and her the cold. This isn't working. She's very different from me and that's the point, okay? She's a whole ass mess. She called me and said, hey, I need your help right here, right now. Come to Virginia. And I said, okay, I'm on my way. I'm already running away from my wedding anyway. Might as well have a direction to head in, you know? So I get there, okay, to this little small town called Knockemout, Virginia. I've never been there before. I walk into this coffee shop, very important to me. I love coffee, as you guys know. And as I'm in there, people are treating me very weird. And as this is happening, this very grumpy, very rude, but hot man walks in and basically threatens to arrest me, thinking that I'm my sister. As I stroll outside to get away from him, I see that not only is my sister not here, but my car is gone and all my money is gone. Yeah, she took off with it. So that's pretty fucking great. But she did leave me something. She left me an 11-year-old niece that I had no idea I had. Basically now I'm stuck in this small town where I know no one but this man with this 11-year-old I didn't know I had for a niece, with no money, with no car, and with no job. And I just ran away from my wedding. So my life is pretty much in shambles. And if you want to know what happens with that story, read Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. It doesn't match my shirt, but it is hella cute. Okay, so recently I was up for promotion with my job and I was very excited for this promotion. And not only was I excited, but I deserved it more than anybody in this goddamn company, but I didn't get it. On top of that, I also stubbed my toe the other day and it hurt so much. This has nothing to do with the story. I just needed to point it out. And I broke up with this guy that I didn't really care for, to be honest. I've been dating losers nonstop ever since my ex-boyfriend. If you're wondering about my ex-boyfriend, I dated him in college and it was pretty much the only love of my life, and he destroyed me along the way of that relationship, broke my heart, left me shattered, and ever since then I kind of am over relationships. So didn't get the promotion, stubbed my toe, broke up with this guy. Christmas is not going great. Did I mention it's Christmas? I'm going to my parents' cabin for Christmas. Our family, we kind of have a big family, we're all very close, and they invited us to the cabin, so I'm gonna go there. I haven't been to Triple Falls in so long, and I'm excited until I get there, and my brother brings my ex-boyfriend. The one from college I was telling you about, that's the love of my life, that broke my heart, he brings him. Eli, fucking Eli, the ex-boyfriend, not my brother. Now I have to spend a whole week with my family asking me what I'm gonna do with my job and the promotion, while also being the only one in this family without a love life. And then with my ex-boyfriend, Eli, there the entire time. How is one supposed to follow the lie in peace? If you wanna know what happens next, read The Plight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart. I know it's not Christmas, I don't care. Read it now. Christmas in March, we love it. So listen, yes, I was recently thrown in jail, but let me explain myself, okay? I, being an amazing neighbor that I am, okay, technically not neighbor, I'm living with my best friend and her husband for a while because you don't care, it's not important. I'm living with them for a while, right? And my best friend's husband happens to be this sort of movie star. I guess he's famous or whatever. So the next door neighbor is also a famous movie star. So I was kind of spying on him. If a hot movie star was living right next door to you, you would also be spying on him. Don't lie. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear lies come out of your mouth. I was spying on him and I saw something in his house that I felt like I should check out. I felt like it was my job, my duty to check out. And so I go in there to try to solve this situation, okay? And he has me thrown in jail. Jail, okay? Instead of thanking me, which he should have because this situation needed solving and I was there, okay? He didn't thank me. He didn't thank me with orgasms. He didn't thank me with his mouth. He didn't thank me with a hug. No, he threw me in jail. And so therefore now me and this neighbor, we have beef. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But I do love his son, his very cute, adorable little son. He is a single dad. He's recently divorced, all over the press, this big divorce. And instead of me being a shoulder he could rely on or other things he could rely on, no. Threw me in jail. Did I mention he threw me in jail? I'm still pissed about that. And that is To Hate Adam Connor by Ella Baes. So I work for this man, okay? This, let's say, not so very nice man. Let's call him Lecklin. I work for him and I've worked for him for quite some time. I feel like we kind of have this mutual respect. I wouldn't say we necessarily love each other all that much, but we have that respect going. I feel like we get along well. He has been very stressed lately because his grandfather just died and he left him an inheritance, okay? But to get that inheritance, he has to do a couple things. There's a little bit of a clause in there that to become the CEO of the company that his family has had for years, he has to get married and he has to have a baby. But this man, okay, this man hates everyone. This man doesn't go outside the office. How is he expected to not only find a wife, but also have a baby with her? No insane woman would agree to that, right? And so at the last minute, I volunteered. Yeah, I said Hunger Games. For some reason, I felt like I could be his wife. And so therefore we got married recently and now we have to have a baby and we have to live together and coexist. I should have just worked somewhere else. You guessed it, terms and conditions, my Lord Asher. Okay, shut it, babe. So my sister, my beautiful, my amazing, my loving sister, got herself in a little bit of a pickle a little while back. As usual, I always go down with her. If we go down, then we go down together. You know, that's us. So she got herself in a little bit of a pickle. She got thrown in jail. And our father said, you gotta go. You're not staying here. Your life is a mess. You need to figure it out. And he sent her to like this fisherman town. Well, of course I didn't want to let her go alone, so I went with her. And let me just say we had a great time, okay? That summer was, while I was there, I met this guy who my sister fell for. I love them so much. They're so cute together. And he has this best friend who became my best friend, okay? He is this ladies man, super hot, super outgoing, just everything you want in a guy and more. He can just get any lady he wants. In fact, he does get any lady he wants. So obviously our relationship is just platonic, and it's been working out ever since. We've been texting every single day since I got home, and now I just got this great opportunity to shoot something in the town I was talking about. And of course I'm gonna go because my sister's there. I can't wait to see her, and my best friend's there too, and he let me stay at his house. The fisherman town, by the way, it's called Westport. Hook, line, and sinker, Tessa Bailey. I'm sorry, you guys. I literally need to chug this coffee because I'm so tired. My baby kept me up all night last night. No, let me not say that about him because I love him so much, but I'm so tired. Being a single mom is not easy, and we drove all night last night to a small town in Montana where I will now be living in. Let me explain my situation. Drove all night to Montana because I have a job. I have a new job, which I'm very grateful for. I'm gonna be working in this hotel as a housekeeper, and I could not be happier about having this opportunity because I needed to leave the place that I was at. I've just had such bad days. In fact, I've started to count my bad days, you know, like top 5 worst days ever. I've started doing that because that's how many bad days I have. A good day for me? Non-existent. Anyway, I started working at this hotel, and I didn't have a place to live because this town in Montana, it didn't have any spots available in my price range at least. But the woman that's running the hotel, she was so sweet, and she said I could stay with her brother, but I'm living in like his garage apartment, so he's like my landlord. But then when I get to the hotel, he also works there as a chef. So not only is he my landlord, he's also kind of my boss, which is weird because his sister runs the hotel. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is kind of very important to the story. He's the most handsome man I've ever seen. Want to know more about that story? Read Juniper Hill by Daphne Perry. Okay, shawty baes, so here were the 7 books I did story times on today. Let me know if you like this style of video and if you want to see more. I picked 7 this time. I can pick 7 more. Let me know. Let me know what you think because this was obviously something new. But I felt like it was a way for me to give recommendations in a quick way for my girlies whose attention span is non-existent, much like myself. So let me know if you liked it. I love you so much. Have a great day. If you read any of these books, let me know what your thoughts. Unless your thoughts are that you hate them and I don't want to hear it. You can have those thoughts, of course. I don't want to hear it though. La la la. Read my books. I love you, shawty baes. Bye.